They're watching. Hell's Rebels is what you're watching right now on Power Score RPG's Twitch channel. Lindy is in the magical realm of Canada, and so she will not be here. So I covered up her thing with
Magically weed legal.
Rebellion stats, because that's how you start Hell's Rebels.
Oh.
So the heroes
yes.
are in a city called Kintargo. It's funny people in chat today. All right. So yeah, you're in a city called Kintargo. It's being run by this guy Barzillai Thrune, who's making up ridiculous rules. You're not allowed to drink tea at night. You can't have mint ever. And he's been rounding up dissidents. There was the Night of Ashes, which is not referring to Garrett's character. It's just a coincidence.
Oh, we'll make a second Night of Ashes at some point.
I think Ashes, your birthday will be the night of that. I mean, that's a different, you get balloons and stuff. A cake and a clown, the whole thing. It's the Night of Ashes. So
surprise birthday party of Ashes.
Okay.
the group,
invite all my friends.
The late lunch of Ashes.
The group is working on building a resistance to Barzillai Thrune, and the stats of that are right there next to me, right here, and we'll go over that in a second. Last time, the group has been handling all sorts of things. They've got some teams, and it's the wrong way, and they've got they were investigating. There's a section of the city the tieflings live in. Tieflings are kind of looked down on in Kintargo, and so they live in this dumpy slum area. And apparently there's someone going around killing tieflings, so the group has been investigating. And there was a tiefling lady named Zia that I think Ashes knows, who's kind of showing them around. And they investigated a crime scene. And the one thing that they found was a tooth. And they're pretty sure that whoever it was actually pulled that tooth out with pliers or some kind of device like that. But before we get to that, we start every session with the Rebellion trackers.
Oh yeah.
So let's see here. Let's see if my Kindle's gonna be a douche. It is.
I bring up my sheet.
Hold on 1 second. Fire up the old.
Bring up the players thing.
So on the screen you can see their stats going into today. Their rank is 2. The rank is the kind of the rebellion's level. The supporters, they have 16 supporters. Notoriety is 2. That's bad. The higher it goes, the more Barzillai Thrune is aware of what they're doing. Their treasury is 110. They need at least 20 to keep things cool, so they're fine with that. Their focus is on loyalty. That's one of 3 things they can focus on. The officers, Theo is a demagogue, Ashes is a spy master, and Rahl is a partisan. And they have 2 teams, the Fuchi sisters, who are Kenku's sisters, and the girls from the School for Girls, who are high school girls who, have a bad attitude, basically.
They're like a kid gang at this point.
Aren't they the Spice Girls?
They just need a little molding and shaping. They don't
Silver.
have a bad attitude.
Silver Ravenettes.
Yeah. So the first phase is upkeep. So we got to roll to determine supporter attrition.
Oh boy.
So whoever is doing this roll is going to have to make a loyalty check. And now.
All right.
That's our fearless leader.
+2 plus your stat bonus to it.
+2.
Our fearless figurehead.
All right, so that's 5. All right. Yes, figure it. I mean, build a statue of her, maybe.
All the statues.
Nice. That is a 23.
Okay. So since you rolled high, was it a natural 20?
No, it was not. It was very close.
So since you rolled a success, you still lose supporters, but
Eh.
you lose, let's see,
Is it
3
D6?
supporters. So
Okay.
you had 16, now you have 13.
Oh,
Your notoriety is a little higher. Your treasury is fine. Your rank is officially 2. So when your rank hits 2, all of you gain a training boon, which means you can
nice.
apply a +1 to any skill you so choose.
Oh, I am. Oh,
Wow.
So you should do that
so any skill? Oh, that's.
right
Plus-
now.
Oh my God,
How
that's
much?
so good.
+1 to any skill.
+1 to any one skill.
Persuasion, I think, is gonna just get insane and like intense. So, yep.
I'm gonna say history. Rawl's been studying the books.
All right, cool. What about Ashes?
Let's do investigation.
So be it. And what about Fio?
Theo is gonna be persuasion. So my persuasion is
Aha.
irritatingly high at this point.
All right. So, just so you know, now that you're rank 2 officially, your focus check is actually +3. You get 2 rebellion actions, and you can have 2 teams. So I'm going to say, unless anybody has an objection to this, that your 2 teams are the Fuji Sisters and the School for Girls. Does that make
Hell
sense?
yeah.
So that means
Listen.
you ignored the other teams, which include the Street Performers, who was the puppet show guy, and then Jimmy Garbage, the peeper,
Oh, the
and the
peeper.
Freedom Fighter Cheliax Montaldo, and of course the peddler, the Queen of Values, Tracy
Values.
Timbernock.
What
You
about
have-
that mercenary guy we saved from the salt?
Oh yeah,
Thing.
Victor Crow. He's
Yeah.
he's definitely a part of your deal now. You want him to maybe, once you can get a 3rd team, actually when you hit rank 3 you can have a 3rd team. Would you want him to set up a 3rd team?
I think if we're gonna do freedom fighters, that makes more sense.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Freedom fighters or someone that can like.
Well,
search
maybe
information.
Victor Crow could temporarily lead the School for Girls until we get a 3rd team,
Whoa.
because they need a leadership head, right? If we'd ever send them out to do something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They
If
gotta
we don't
operate
trust
on their own.
Vandy, I mean,
I mean, Vandy did okay. I mean, Vandy survived and distracted. So
I don't think we need to do that to poor Victor Crow.
Oh, so you should assign
I mean-
roles to your 2 teams.
okay.
The choices, I believe, are. Oh, there's a whole lot.
So,
Street Performers, Sneaks, Freedom Fighters, or Peddlers. So the Fuji Sisters, do you want them to be Sneaks or something else?
I think they kind of have to be, don't they? I mean, that's their deal,
Now, what
is it
about
not?
the School for Girls? Street Performers, Sneaks, Freedom Fighters, or Peddlers?
God, freedom fighters, I think sounds the most correct for them. Just
Well, they could be doing
Rabble-rousers.
Vandy's whole, like, have a collection for the school for girls or something like that.
oh
Like,
yes.
mm-hmm.
I could see that being. They could be any of the 3, really.
Yeah.
Depends on what we want. Do we want anything along the street performer line or because
Street Performer could be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
we've got after school activities that they join, and like, I don't know,
I
they
mean-
could do like the they'll have to take like the dancing class with where there's the ribbon on the stick. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah.
They could like do some type
yeah,
of
and then
impressionistic
yeah,
routines.
All right, let's do that. That sounds good.
So what
street
are they?
performers,
Performers.
street performers, I guess.
So the next thing we have to do in our upkeep phase. Oh, now we're in the activity phase. You get to choose 2 of these, okay? So
Mhm.
I'm gonna read them. You try to note which ones sound interesting to you.
And
With Theo as a strategist, sorry, not Theo.
I see.
Esther as a strategist. Do we get a third action?
Oh, I think we do. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So here we go. 3 of them. So you could have the Fuji sisters activate a safe house. You can change an officer role.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the Fuji sisters take a covert action. You can dismiss a team. Let's see. You can have the girls gather information.
Ooh.
You can guarantee an event, which is another thing. Lie low.
How much fun in that?
Recruit supporters. Recruit team. Right now you're at your max, so you can't really do that. Reduce danger. Don't need those. Secure a cache. That's a cache of equipment you can hide somewhere in Kintargo. Or special, which is its own
Two.
thing.
So I
a
think
couple more.
I don't know. Recruit supporters sounds like we need to continue to do that, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
seems
I
like
think that's a de facto one of them.
There's
Yeah.
another upgrade
The-
team. That's it.
upgrade
Read the
team.
girls.
Yeah, let's get them more
Uh-huh.
experience.
Does activate a safe house? Does that sound like something? I mean, we just saved Victor from this. Do we need a place to start stashing people?
I don't think we necessarily should. I'm either thinking that or we gather information.
Well, we get 3, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking we need to probably definitely recruit supporters, definitely gather information. I feel that's a good
Mhm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
And do we want to, if we are successful in reducing danger, whatever the one is that lowers our notoriety, Sean, how much does a success lower our notoriety on? Like, is it not worth it when we just have 2?
I mean, we have.
Like, is it 1d6, 1d8, 1d20? How much notoriety do we get to negate?
What was the action called? Do you remember?
Reduce danger, maybe?
Center, yeah.
I don't know exactly.
Does
Reduce
that just
danger.
lower the notoriety, or?
Yeah.
So a successful security check reduces Kintargo's danger rating by 5. It's not really. You don't really have to worry.
That's
about
not. I meant notoriety. Whatever the action is that reduces notoriety.
Yeah.
That.
Reduce.
Not sure.
I don't think there's actually have to worry about that until like it reaches like 20. I think.
Yeah.
I
Right
think
now
we're
yours
we're
is
at-
so. Right now yours is so small. It's like not even.
Yeah, I mean, considering we murdered a bunch of guards.
There's like one back alley flyer up about us.
Yeah, it's like
We could just
somebody
go rip it
attacked
down.
somebody.
It doesn't take any.
What happened to the dwarf guard? No one knows.
Oh, Dylan
He
says
is
probably
missing.
lay low. Let's see.
Layla,
Let's see. Lie low. If you choose to take no rebellion actions at all during the phase, you can reduce your notoriety
okay.
score by an amount equal to the rebellion's total number of teams. So you could, if you took no other actions and you just lie low.
I think if we get in trouble, that's a
We're
we're in
not in
trouble.
enough trouble yet.
We're not there yet.
Fair enough.
So you got 3 actions. What you want to do?
So we have supporters.
Can we do
Gather
the
information.
first 2 and then think about the third as we're doing the first 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So we know we want to recruit supporters. So you want to start there?
All right.
Yep.
This check can only be made once per activity phase by spending an amount of gold equal to the rebellion's minimum treasury value. So it's
Okay,
20
that
gold.
is 20 gold.
You can
All right.
attempt to recruit additional supporters. To do so, attempt a loyalty check. The DC of this check is equal to 10 plus. Oops.
What? What was that?
I started reading you what the DC was, but
Oh
Oh,
no.
stopped myself. Sweet. So, who's making this loyalty check?
I think
Are
Theo's
you gonna go to
making
the 3-legged devil again?
Yep, my usual like
All right.
public appearances, high profile stuff is happening.
Okay.
Theo has her own like special room that she hangs out in the back until it's time to perform.
Yep. She has a VIP room. That's what that is.
Dougie's the security. He stands there.
Oh my god, Dougie. Our one Okay, so that's +5, 20.
All right. On a success, you all right? Do you want to roll this? Or do you want me to roll it?
I
You gain 2d6 supporters.
Why? I'll roll it. I'll see what we got. It didn't do great last time, but we'll see. 8 supporters.
Whoa. All right.
That's pretty good.
It's 2d6, right?
Yeah. 13
Oh.
plus 8 is 21. So you guys next week when you're gonna hit rank 4.
Cool. At some point in this.
Whoa.
The highest you can get in this book is rank 5. So you just skyrocketed. That must have been a heck of a performance.
She's very good. Also,
So 21 supporters gets us rank 4. Wow.
she will not say this, but her performances have a little bit of element of mind control to it. So
Oh,
Mm,
so that's why
maybe
half of our supporters are effectively slaves.
they're not.
Like-
No, I mean, it opens the door.
This is why
I mean,
we
it
lose
wears,
one
it,
d6.
it wears off after an hour. But like the initial good feeling.
That's why it wears
still there.
off.
Like how many support the
Everyone's on it.
movement and how many are just like Theo fans?
Yeah.
I don't know at this point.
Like someone's like in the middle of their living room, like sewing a silver raven thing, and they just suddenly look up and just throw it down. F this.
Nice.
All right, so that was one action. What's the
All right.
second action?
I think gather information, right?
That is, I think.
Gather
that's-
information.
I think Ashes.
Oh, is that me?
I think that's you.
All right, this is going to be a secrecy check.
You
Uh-oh.
are
The
our
bonus
spy
equals
master.
Twice the team's. So you're
So
going
I
to have a
get-
+4.
+4 to the roll. Straight
at
D20.
least. Yeah, and then if you have any other because of your officer stuff, then you would.
I have to charge it up.
You know, I lost my gray die. It's in here somewhere.
Is that
So-
your charge up die?
Yeah. So
Is
I
that
was
that one?
I had been using this puny little thing,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't handle it. I need a big one, right? So
Yes.
I got this big red one.
Oh,
Oh, the big red one.
So
All right, here we go.
It's the color of murder.
It's +4,
yeah.
15.
That's exactly what you needed.
Yes.
Power score. Which one are you doing? Gather information.
Yeah.
Specific piece of local information. Huh. Okay, if you were okay. What do you want information on?
Oh, no. What do we want to find out about, gang? So would it work with like our current?
One thing I
investigation
know I
about the
can tell
things,
you.
or-
One
Mhm.
thing I can tell you. There's rumors that Barzillai Thrune, he doesn't do public executions, but he does public excruciations. And that's embarrassing people. And, you know, like putting them in a cage and just leaving them in public, things like that. And there's one that people are starting to whisper about that you hear about. It's called dog housing,
That doesn't seem good.
where they
That
make
seems
a
bad.
doghouse and they drive nails through it and they make you stay in it for a week. You can't stand and you can't lie down in it the way it's made. And twice a day, the guards let you out of your doghouse. You can scavenge for food scraps and water, but they have 2 chained dogs like protecting this stuff. So you do that for a week, and some people have actually died during dog housing.
That seems really bad. Should find out a way to shut off the dog housing, maybe.
But that's in addition to whatever you want to know.
Should we look
Can we-
for maybe potential allies or?
Or can we gather information on like a specific situation to like interrupt or intercept that would cause Thrune and his goons some consternation,
Oh my god.
set them back a bit?
We should find out where they have the contraband mint.
The contraband.
Just like steal it and bring it.
Where are they storing all the contraband?
Yeah.
But wouldn't that just
They don't.
raise our notoriety for no good reason?
Yeah, but you'd have all that mint.
That would be a win-win. We could get mint and probably make money off of it,
Yeah.
or potentially gain supporters if we gave it away for free.
Yeah. Mint tea. It's good.
Okay. we could also try to get them to have information about these tooth crimes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I forgot. We also got that that message from the Rose of Kintargo. Maybe we should look into who that is or who they are.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Yeah, that's good.
You want to
Maybe
do that?
potential allies we can
You
get.
want to know
Yeah,
more
let's
about
do that.
the Rose?
Gather information on the Rose of Kintargo.
All right. The Rose of Kintargo actually sent roses and a secret message to you guys last
Yep.
time.
They said keep
What
your
can I tell you?
profile low after we
All
murdered
right.
a bunch of guards.
You learn that the Rose of Kintargo may maintain multiple different personas and identities in this city,
Mm.
and they mostly interact with people via messages. And the Rose may have their own followers.
Oh, so it's not an individual, it's likely a group.
Possibly.
Getting in good with the amount of like groups, resistance
Mhm.
groups is probably good because we already have maybe good relations with the half elf spies.
We
Maybe.
can come together and join forces
Yeah.
and make the Silver Rosy Ravens.
Silver Rosy
Is there anything
Raven.
else you wanted to know?
Kintargo.
Gather information?
I guess just if there's any persistent rumors.
What could we find out about Thrune? Can we find
Ah.
out anything personal about Thrune?
Yes.
Let's see.
Or
Thrune stuff. Okay. You're gonna hear a bunch of things. You hear a bunch of things in a montage, some relating to what you're asking about.
I mean, who better to?
I heard Lord Mayor Banelis didn't flee. The person who ruled Kintargo before this is Lord
Mhm.
Mayor Banelis. I heard Lord Mayor Banelis didn't flee to Arcadia at all. She broke her neck falling down a flight of stairs. Praying a bit too hard, if you understand my meaning. Looks like Thrune might soon be bringing public Oh, well, yeah. Got that already. Shame they closed down the Opera House. I was looking forward to seeing Shensen in Huntress of Heroes. Of course, they say she's gone missing too. Wouldn't surprise me if she got herself thrown in some Thrune oubliette the way she's gone on about the government.
Oh, what a shame. Shensen's in prison.
Yes. I hear that the bodyguard of Thrune's, the woman Nox, is half devil. She's too ugly to be just human, that's for sure.
Is this the school for girls that are gathering these rumors? This sounds like them.
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
You're hearing a lot of.
Oh, and here's one that's relating to exactly what you're doing. Someone's killing tieflings down in the Devil's Nursery. I've heard that whoever's doing it is taking trophies, but I'm not sure what kind.
I think we kind of know what kind of.
And there's one more. Clenched Jaws Tavern has gone bad. I used to love drinking there. Says Vandy. It was always a nice place to relax. Since the Night of Ashes, though, the place is crowded and talk about politics has exploded, as have the number of brawls. We got enough fighting on the streets these days. Whatever's causing these brawls at Clenched Jaws has ruined one of the last places we have to escape the violence. Just a matter of time before the new government shuts the place down, I guess.
Maybe after this visit, maybe, having a friendly tavern would be very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's like slightly worrying that they're catering to the miners.
What is your...
Maddie just oh my god.
What is your third action?
Yeah, what do we want to do?
We can guarantee an event, but I've been doing a bit of reading up on it in the player's guide. And it seems like we'd have to increase our notoriety score to do it.
Yeah.
Mm.
We want to...
But, and it's also risky because if Sean rolls poorly, it just invites negative events.
Yeah. Should
Although
we...
he rolls twice and takes the lower.
Mm-hmm. Should we upgrade team or something about the secure caches or one of those things?
How much we can upgrade a team, right? is one team.
Yeah.
Is that?
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
we
see.
should upgrade a team.
All right, who do we want to?
I
Upgrades
feel like
by spending the
I-
amount of gold pieces listed for an upgraded team's cost. You can upgrade a lower tier team to that of a new type of team. A single team can be upgraded only once per week, but you can upgrade as many different teams as you can afford in gold and rebellion actions for that week.
do we have the gold for it?
We have.
much-
We also have the funds from the pearls, so we can afford to like set up early and spend a little bit of capital.
Oh, here it is. Upgrading teams.
So street performers upgrade to rumor mongers.
Oh my god, they're so good at that already.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Shoot. Hold on. I got these little mixed up.
They're so good at it.
So the 4 categories, well, I guess I sort of got it right. There's street performers, sneaks, freedom fighters, and peddlers. That's the first stage. So if you wanted to upgrade the school for girls, and they are performers,
Mm-hmm.
you would bump them to
Rumor
rumor
mongers.
mongers.
Oh man, just
It only costs 50 GP.
yeah. I mean, we can afford. I mean, God, it's gonna be so good when they're tier 3 when they're agitators.
Yes, and they can spread disinformation as rumor mongers. I say we do this. I say
Yeah,
we do this.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was their test. That was their test for rumor mongering. They can.
So they've gathered information, and now they've got to learn to spread disinformation.
We know some of that
I
information
think
is true. So.
they're already acute agitators. It's
Yeah.
just they once they become full agitators, it's a wider spread audience, right?
Yeah. All right. You want to do that?
And then after
Yeah.
that, you
Okay.
can turn them into either agitators or cognoscenti. So let's see. Okay, rumor mongers, and you can have actually 6 people in that team. So
It's our 6. Yeah, there's 6 and there's 6.
They already have 6 people.
these specialized street performers can not only gather information, but can spread lies and
They're very
confusing
good at that.
rumors to throw the government off the Silver Ravens tracks.
I mean, they do that all day, so they're very good practice at that.
Yes.
Okay.
God,
So I think we got through all the stuff we need to do. For that.
We're gonna need to add 2 more girls. Is that what we're saying?
Yep, we have 6 girls. I mean, I think it said they're already 6.
Oh,
Yeah, but we just have to identify and create like.
well, you were gonna have the crow guy, right? Be one of them.
Oh God, that poor.
I don't
That
know
seems-
if
that
we
seems-
agree
that
to
seems-
that.
That the way you know what the way they reacted to Rawl makes me not.
Oh.
Like that's what I'm saying. Rawl does not want to put any mercenary soldier like in that position, especially as the prom gets closer and closer.
No,
Just-
we don't. Oh
It's
God,
just begging for problems.
yeah.
Well, would Ashes be considered part of the team?
Certainly, the team's manager.
I don't think you can be an official part of the team.
We'll
Okay.
make
'Cause you're an
more. We'll
Was it
create 2 more.
Vandy and
So we
like
need 2 more
4
girls.
others
Yeah, we'll create 2 more girls.
that we had figured out? Or we got
Yeah.
4 of them.
We got
Maybe they
4.
recruit like 2. Maybe there's a pair of twins.
Oh God,
identical
yes,
twins
It's
yes.
That are like, they don't say anything. They're always there, but they have like 1-word answers. They're always in the background and no one knows what they do off screen, but they're there.
Twins.
excellent.
That's good.
You want
God,
2
I want to draw
twins.
them so much.
All right.
I have to draw them. Or something.
I have a feeling there's going to be, after we're done with this campaign, there's going to be a whole spin-off. Somebody needs to start.
So right now the
School
group
for
is
girls in Cantargo.
Vandy.
spin-off.
Yeah.
She's got her name is Vandy Horkenbra, and she wears headgear. And then there's Brittany Tees, who is a cheerleader. Then there's Rachel Gloom, who is a goth. And then there is the sports star / kleptomaniac Olivia Truant, who likes to steal. And now there are twins. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I love these
Creepy
people.
twins, silent.
But
They're not creepy. They're just like, you know, those identical twins in The Simpsons. Very people know in Lisa's class. They're there, but just no one assumes that they say anything because they're off screen a lot.
Okay. From Simpsons.
We've already got Rachel Gloom. We don't need more creepiness.
Okay. All right. So there's your crack team.
God,
Yes.
I love them. I
So-
love all of them.
We had left off in the Devil's Nursery.
Mm-hmm.
You were examining this tooth.
Oh, this is dreadful.
And I think you had been talking about trying to find a pattern to the killings,
Hmm.
and you did see that they were all in the same general area.
All tieflings, all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we talk around the neighborhood, see if there's like, are these like night attacks or are they like?
Ah, you want to interview locals? That
Yes,
sounds like
let's
a skill check. So that's I don't know what skill is that.
persuasion.
I get they don't have streetwise in this.
There is no streetwise. There's yeah, it's seems like it's persuasion
Wait, is there
or
diplomacy? God, I'm
there.
forgetting.
No, there's no diplomacy. There's I think that's persuasion. It's
Sorry,
diplomacy or intimidation.
persuasion.
Should I make
let's
the?
use intimidation? I guess, right?
I guess yeah. If we want to be
Now
super
you're-
mean to these people. All right. Should I make it?
Sure.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. 20.
Interviewing
30-20.
locals. All right. So, you learned the locations of the murders, and that there's one. There's a murder every 1 to 3 days.
How many has there been to this point? Do we know that?
3.
Oh, 3 so far, and
You
we've
know
only
that-
investigated one location.
The tieflings in the Devil's Nursery are getting agitated, and they may riot. And if they riot, Barzillai Thrun might use that as an excuse to do some horrible things to the tieflings of the Devil's Nursery. So yeah, you talk to some tiefling, and he's like, "Yes, every few days another one die. This is not good.
How long has it been since the last one?
2 days.
Oh.
2 days."
Hmm.
And Zia's the one marching you around. Yes, we are very concerned. Issues. You must solve this before more of my people die. It's my accent.
To all our Russian viewers out there.
I want to add as many syllables as possible. Biole.
Your
What is
patronage
this?
is appreciated.
Is this how
Can't help
all
it.
the tieflings sound? Because now I'm not
Many
as
of them,
concerned
not,
about Thrun
not all of them.
doing whatever he needs to do.
Many of them.
Okay.
Tieflings from the old times. Old times.
Oh, I see.
Blinks.
I see.
So yes, we live in Schooler in my hovel, and now we have people killing and taking teeth. It's a bad times in Devils. A bad time for Kintargo. And,
How close were all the 3 crime scenes?
and the tieflings.
Where were the bodies found?
Within a few miles radius. All of them in alleyways. I should
Right.
note. I should be noting.
Can we look at like a map of the Devil's Nursery? Is there any such?
Yeah. Oh, Zia says, yes,
Things that
Mr.
exist.
Real. Come,
Oh.
I show you MIP.
That really shouldn't give you any trouble. The
Oh.
pronunciation.
I forgot. You got your imp with you. And
Oh, no.
she's on your shoulder. And Vandy is here for a second. Hey, guys.
And
I was
Bring
gathering information with my crack team. So, blah, blah, blah. Here's the gathering information. Hey, where's Blow? Where is Blow? That's my nickname for your imp friend, Blassadriette. I shortened it to just Blow.
I thought you meant something else.
And Raul, in your ear you hear, please let me kill her. Please. None
Neither
shall
is
call me Blow.
satisfied.
I must be allowed to have a shred of dignity. Hey, is Blow invisible right now? Yeah.
She's on
Raul,
a very important
Don't
mission.
move, Raul. Yeah. Oops, I'm touching your chest.
Please don't touch me.
Not here. Let me try over here.
Oh, she's right on your
Hey.
shoulder. Just don't move, and she won't
Nope,
sting you.
Not here.
Shouldn't Vandy, shouldn't you be in school?
I got bored, so I skipped out.
Oh, of course.
That is inadvisable.
Once you know that 2 + 2 is 4, that's really all you need to know. So here in Kinsargo.
If that is granted, all else follows.
Andy, did you get your new retainer yet?
Oh, the one that shoots daggers? Not yet. I forgot about that. Holy cow! You can shoot poison darts out of my head gear. All right, see you later. Say hi to Blow when you see her.
I won't.
You won't.
He's just playing hard to get, Vandy.
Almost impossible to get.
Almost impossible. All right, she keeps walking. Zia says, "You hang out with young girls. That's a little. She should not be here in nursery."
I am a young girl. I'm youngish.
Yeah,
Eh,
that girl's wearing school uniform. Who knows? These creepers who take teeth. And, if they have teeth fetish, this girl has a retainer. I mean, this could be a weird thing. You should keep her out of the devil's nursery. Nursery.
I feel like that tells us more about you rather than her.
So where were you on the night of the murder?
Oh, come on now. I'm trying to help my peoples.
All right, so can we, if we get an idea of where the 3 murders took place, we could, I'm taking this from cop shows, so bear with me, we could triangulate where the activity is based off of, and we could try to narrow down our search based upon how far we think the murderer has been moving around to get their victims. That's all I've got. I'm not a detective.
Triangulate. So you want to search around, see if you
Like,
can
what's the
triangulate.
midpoint between? So we get the 3 murder sites, and if we start looking, what's in between that triangle? That could be our if our murderer
Okay,
is based here.
let's see.
Yeah.
That would probably be an intelligence check, I guess. Of some
Go
kind.
do it. Yes.
An investigation check, perhaps.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll give you guidance. I will.
Didn't somebody do some training in investigation this week?
Mm-hmm.
Feel like that
Can we
person
make the
should.
check? Okay.
I'll
So
give you
what-
guidance as well because I can do that anytime. Add a
Okay.
D4.
D4?
Yep.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not great.
Oh no.
Guidance.
Oh, no.
How about an 8?
Oh
Can I
no.
roll? Like a base intelligence check of +0.
Well, I'm gonna say you have advantage because you have people helping you. And
Do I re-roll the D4 with advantage?
I don't
Just a
think
D20,
so.
right?
Sure,
Just
go
a
ahead.
20.
I don't think so. It's just a D20.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, that's a little better. So 16.
Okay. So, Raul had a good idea. Triangulate, and Ashes takes the lead. And you see a suspicious location. There's a partly collapsed tavern that looks like it would be a perfect place for all sorts of ne'er-do-wells.
Place.
Okay.
This place is creepy.
Oh, you're still here.
Of course.
Why are you following us?
I'm showing you around Devil's Nursery.
I think we can get around okay on our own.
Who is this person again?
Ash's
I'm
friend.
the friend of Ashes.
He's your
My
friend.
name is Zia. Do you see?
Zia.
I
Okay.
have
Oh.
art and everything.
I thought there
Obviously,
were
I'm
2 people.
important.
I know.
They made me
There's only
paid
one.
somebody to draw me. So come on now.
Okay.
They paid you, yes.
Don't dismiss me. So
Oh, of course not.
I need screen time.
Yeah, friend.
Okay.
Although
So this place of disrepute is called what?
no, it's just a partially collapsed tavern.
Okay.
Seems like a suspicious location.
No, I mean this is
So
This
I've got
fits.
an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
What do you?
What if I posed as a tiefling and went into this tavern and seen if I could draw a potential killer out into an alleyway?
Oh, you mean as bait, that sort of thing?
Mm-hmm.
What time of day are you doing this, by the way?
I think it's daytime because I skipped school.
Alright.
But I'm thinking we could wait until maybe closer to the evening if we
Mhm.
wanted to try this little plan.
Yeah. Sundown or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that works.
And
Okay.
then, we pick an alleyway, maybe near where one of the other murders happened, and I act drunk and see if we can get somebody to follow me.
Okay. Where do you want us?
I guess waiting in the alley to help me so I don't actually get murdered.
Should we have some sort of signal that you are, just so we don't have to follow too closely?
Hmm.
Anything? Or should we have the imp follow her and then come when there's
Blasadriette
Oh.
appears. I have a name. It's Blasadriette.
do you prefer imp or blow? Which one?
It's okay. Blasadriette will do. I don't want to adopt Blow. That's a Vandy idea.
Imp. Blasadriette, fine. What?
Raul, she whispers in your ear. I don't like your friend either.
I can't imagine why. You did state that you don't like any of us because of our stated reason for existence.
Well,
You don't like me. Like he actually like
mean,
turns around. And
no.
looks at his shoulder.
Well, Audrey, this plan wouldn't be so bad. You get to come hang out and drink with me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically follow invisibly behind Ashes. Keep out of sight. And if she gets into trouble, aid her. And Ashes
how
will be
far-
in that alley over there. So wherever you need to go to strategically retreat will be in that one.
So
Sounds
Ashes
good.
and the imp are gonna go be bait, and how far away is Raul and Theo gonna be?
Like you could be just kind of
500
going
feet?
back and forth down this area of the street,
Like
maybe.
whatever, like
I'm
a block
thinking-
or 2 block, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking like a block away, right? Like you could probably see at least part of the tavern from where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
You'd want to
And
be able to dash to get to us.
right,
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Within dashing distance.
Mm-hmm.
Now
So
my
like
dashing
60
distance is pretty far because I can.
Your dashing
I can
distance
dash.
is
Yeah,
pretty.
That's like 100
good.
feet, right?
Yeah.
Well, we all know
Oh.
that Ashes dashes, right, everybody? So there you go. Makes sense.
All right. So
We're all right. Let's keep going.
we'll be so we'll be within dashing distance, I guess. And is there going to be a signal, or will there, or we'll just have Blasadriette?
I think Blasadriette is probably the signal.
Okay. Okay. We'll look like, what the hell is that? That'll be the signal.
Oh,
Okay.
we can see the imp.
Whoa! It's nymph.
Yeah.
All right. So
So you're in an
Okay.
alley next to the partially collapsed tavern?
Yes.
In a dark alley that looks ripe for murder.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And we are the baddest mofos in that valley.
And
or
Raul
alley.
and Theo, you're going to be like hanging out on a corner 60 feet away.
mhm.
I'm gonna be like full plate arm, like not. I mean, just full armor and mask on,
Uh-huh.
cape.
Yeah. So Theo is going to be disguised as Lynette and just kind of have a bowl out, like begging people, or like as a beggar.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we're not gonna be talking to each other. We're just be.
Yeah. So she will be like.
All right.
Raul will try to be
You're gonna be,
hiding in the shadows.
Yeah, you guys are going to be hidden though, right? I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I look like a beggar at this point.
Yeah,
So.
right.
So Theo's pretending to be a beggar, and Raul is like a hulking, helmeted person
Just
in the
In the
Try.
shadows.
alley,
ne'er do
Trying
well.
to be
In the darkness.
like getting
In
ready
the
to
darkness.
kill
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne's parents, basically. Something
Yeah,
like that.
we'll start this
Invisible.
generation's Batman, next generation's Batman. So for
Yeah.
Cargo at some point.
All right, so it's
Um,
nighttime. And Ashes, what do you do in the alley while you're waiting?
Well, do we know what the tieflings, the victims, have looked like? Do we get like a general sense that there's something?
No.
I guess we don't really have any information on the victims themselves, right? Or like what their appearance was.
They're just tieflings, and they're missing teeth.
So I cast Disguise Self,
Mhm.
and I want to look like a tiefling with the nicest set of teeth that you've ever seen. Just a big old bright,
Okay.
happy smile.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Just gleam. There's like that little like gleam
Basically,
that comes off of it.
basically the tiefling version of Ashes, but with really nice teeth.
All right. So a few hours pass, and from the building, the partially collapsed tavern. Oh, so while you're hanging out,
Oh, wait,
Ashes.
so I want to go into the tavern. I'm gonna hang out in there.
Oh, you're gonna go in.
Yeah, I want to go in. I want to make it look like I was drinking, and then if I see somebody that looks like they're gonna like get
Partially
interested.
collapsed tavern is not functioning.
Oh, it's not an operational.
It's a ruined tavern.
Okay.
Do
All
you
right,
still
that's
want to
fine.
go in there or no?
No, we'll hang out. We'll hang out outside.
So
Juliet.
while you're hanging out with the invisible imp,
Cool.
she'll say, "You should get them to let me go. You guys are gonna get me in trouble. You can get yourselves in
Well,
trouble."
is it just me and Blassadriette?
Mhm.
We're just confidently talking to one another?
Well, she's whispering to you while she's invisible.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, what would I get out of it?
I don't know. What do you want?
I don't know. Seems like it's pretty important for you to get free. I mean, you got to be willing to offer something up.
Well, what do you want? Tell me.
I don't know. There's got to be maybe a future favor in it or something.
Sure.
Maybe you'll be in position one day to help me out.
Okay.
You'll be beholden to that.
Sure.
What would I have to do to get you to make you free?
All you gotta do is tear up the contract.
Like it just rips right up. It's normal paper. Like the magic doesn't like protect it or anything.
Well, that destroys the magic.
Oh, seems easy.
That's how it works. The person,
Where are you going to go if I tear this thing up? Are
I'll
you going
go
to go
back to the Nine Hells where I belong.
Well, where am I ever going to run into you then? For you to give me a favor?
I'll come back.
What if we write up a contract?
No.
Look, it'll be really simple.
You just don't get it. Forget it.
Look, it'll be a one-time use thing. I just have to have a way to signal you if I need you. If I'm going to free you,
I'm going to accidentally sting you.
You can't because Rawl said that you have to aid me.
Well, yeah, but accident. The killer comes, and I try to take him down, and he moves the last second. Whoops. Right in your eye.
Oh, just as I try to stab him with my dagger, and he moves at the last second, and whoops, right in your face.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
Not gonna happen. You hear rustling noises from inside the collapsed tavern. It sounds like multiple creatures. Then you hear like a flapping noise, like a bat taking flight.
And I see this?
You hear it from inside. You're outside the collapsed tavern. You're in an alley. And from inside, you're hearing activity.
Okay. Is there anybody else around in the area?
Well, just your allies are down the block, and I
Right.
suppose there's a few tieflings wearing babushkas or whatever.
Okay. I want to start to make a little bit of a scene and be like, oh, I am so drunk. Look at me. I hope nobody murders me and comes and takes my teeth. And I start to like stumble back into the dark alley a bit while keeping my eye on the partially collapsed tavern.
Okay. You hear like giggling from inside, and you hear flapping. And the flapping noise sounds like there's a bat that flew out into the alley, but you don't see a bat. Then there's like a pause of silence.
All right, I gotta go take a look. I want to get up close. I want to stealthily sneak up close to the partially collapsed tavern
Okay.
to try to get a better look at what's inside without being seen.
Looking inside. Let's see here. Inside, in the corner of the tavern, you can make out a large hollow. And it looks like in a niche, there's something stuffed in a niche. Like a doll or something.
But I don't actually see anything in there, even though I heard all these noises.
Correct.
Look in that canoe. Look in that canoe.
Mhm.
Oh, it's just a
Alright.
giant spider.
I'm gonna sneak in.
Make a stickity stealth.
15.
All right. So you sneak in. Are you approaching the hollow?
Sure.
Yeah, it looks like a large doll stuffed in the hollow from where you are. And there's like writing on it.
It's like a
Possibly-
normal sized doll. It's like, you know.
It's the size of like a 7-year-old kid.
Oh. Huh. And what's there? There was something else in here. There was a niche, or that was it.
Yeah, in this hollow there is that niche. And the writing looks like it might be arcane kind of writing.
Oh boy. Is it something I think I could maybe know something about if I did a check?
Yeah, do a
Like,
check.
did I try to? I'm not really that great at this, but I picked up a thing or two
Yeah.
recently.
School.
How about an 18 Arcana check?
School has helped too.
Okay. You realize this is the dead body of a 7-year-old tiefling kid. And there's his
Oh.
body
Oh,
is
that's
covered in arcane runes, and it's sitting on a pile of teeth. And at that point,
that
a
is
bunch of invisible creatures become visible. They look kind of like goblins, but they have wings.
ooh.
Let's see exactly what they look like, but that's what they look like there.
When we say a bunch, how much is a bunch?
6 of them,
I like none of those. I like
6 of
none
them.
those things.
and they
Nothing.
surprised you.
Oh,
Oh no.
fantastic.
They have pliers.
You have such nice teeth. Such
Well, I
nice
do look
teeth.
like a tiefling.
Just nice teeth.
Their pliers gleam magically. Here we go. They swarm around you and they start clawing at you and snapping at you with their tooth things, their pliers. So here we go. An 8 misses, right?
8 misses. That's a good start.
19,
Good.
19 hits.
Oh no.
4 damage.
Okay.
11,
11 misses.
13,
13 misses.
Thank God.
another 13,
Misses.
Ooh.
and a 5.
Misses.
Is that all?
Oh,
six?
nice. Only one.
Okay, now let's roll initiative.
Ooh, okay.
You others can roll initiative as well, just so when
It's
if
gonna
you
be a
get
little
involved,
later.
you factor in. Ashes, what'd you get?
Only a 7.
Let me roll.
Unless I still have guidance up.
Nope. Guidance was guidance.
Yeah, that's only what, an hour, I think.
Theo,
It was
what-
an action, yeah.
Yeah.
Theo got a 14.
All right, and Raw.
4.
Okay, Ashes, you get to go.
Oh, really?
They're swarming around you, cackling.
I want to quickly yell, Blassadriette, signal. And do I have a means of escape with these things flying around?
They're all 6 are adjacent to you, so
Yeah, so cunning action, disengage. Now do I have a means of escape?
yes.
Okay, so I'm using my action to move,
Uh-huh.
to dash,
Uh,
and my move action to move and get me out into the streets and preferably the dark alley if I can. That would be 70 feet of movement.
so you run out into the alley. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it for Ashes?
That's it.
Now, on my turn, so you're 70 feet away from them.
Or so, yeah, depending on if I had to climb.
They have a very high speed, so they double move, and they get around you again, and they're cackling and they're snapping their pliers at you and giggling. And when
So
the
I'm in the
pliers
alley, and these things are just all around me.
and when the pliers snap, there's like little sparkles that come out. And the pliers like glow magically.
Oh,
Um,
messed up.
and then it is, let's see, then Balsadriette. So you want her to go get the others?
Yes.
All right. So Rawl and Theo, you kind of hear a flapping noise come towards you, and Rawl, the imp, lands on your shoulder and says, "Your friend's about to die. There's 6 of these little things attacking. I'd say we take our time getting back over there."
By this time, do I not like when about the same time as she's coming over and saying this is Ashes already sprinting out towards the alleyway that I can see?
I think Ash just stayed in the alley, right?
I'm running towards the alley that they were in, so I don't know how close that got me.
Oh, you were running to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
all
are
right.
in
So
the
yeah, you're in the dark. You're in the Ashes. You're in the middle of the street, actually pretty close to them. So actually, you would
Okay.
all see him. Ashes running and these things chasing her. And,
It's like, oh hey, look over there.
So they're right there.
Yeah. Just wanted to be clear.
Yeah, so they're pretty
Yeah.
close actually to you. Probably like 20
Okay.
feet away. So that was my turn for the NPC. Now it's Theo's turn. Theo, you see them harassing your friend.
Mike.
I think you're muted.
Oh, what do I know about these things, if anything?
Make an Arcana.
Arcana check. All right. Cool. This is the character that doesn't have that great of an Arcana. 16.
Oh, okay. You've heard of creatures in the Feywild.
Oh.
Vicious creatures known as tooth fairies. They are kind of goblinoid monsters that take your teeth. How they got from the Feywild to here is a big question mark, because usually they're just in the Feywild.
Mm-hmm. So she just like marches up to them and just says, "Oh, you're so far from home. Maybe I can give you a little bit of a taste before we have to exterminate you." And she'll just start singing. And this is different than what her usual singing looks like, in that her appearance changes. Like her skin glows slightly, and her hair kind of like has like this prismatic look to it, like it kind of vacillates colors. And so so what mechanically that's gonna be is her Mantle of Majesty. It's the bonus action for her bardic inspiration. And so each of us get 5 temporary hit points, and if any of you so wish, you can move up to your movement.
All right. I'll do that.
All right. And
So
then
Rawl, are you running over to them, getting adjacent to some of them?
Yeah, I'll use this inspiration movement to move into. Well, I'll move my full move towards them. I don't know how close that gets me.
So you'll be right there, adjacent to them.
All right, and can I, as a free action, take out my silvered morning star?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I do.
Theo, are you next to them also?
yeah, no, I am definitely not next to them. I'm as far. I am. Let's see. Well, I am. I think 60 feet away. I am 30 feet away from them. So I'm going to back up slightly. And so I am going to. She's just gonna like take a swig of like her like honey liquor and just say, "Y'all may want to cover your ears." Usually people don't recover from Wail the Banshee quite right away. And then she just starts screaming, and it's like it feels like it's getting like focused, and it's going to basically create a thunderous like explosion around as many of the tooth fairies as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So that is as many of them I can cast without getting raw in a 20-foot circle.
Probably 3.
Okay. So that's going to be a con save, and they have to be a 13.
Oh, okay. 1 failed, 1 made it. 2 failed, 1 made it.
All right, 3d8. Where are my d8s? That is a 4, 5, 12 points of damage. It's just like this area of like this sphere, like just kind of explodes in like a thunderclap.
Okay. So when
It's
you
like Banshee.
when you let that off, 2 of them die. And when they scream, and they like turn into puffs of like greenish mist, which spreads to those near them. So both Ashes and Raul, please make a Constitution saving throw.
That's not good.
Natural 20 for 25.
Did you not? Okay, that's not a good look. What'd you get?
If that doesn't make it, I only got a 12.
Oh,
All right. For a moment, like this foul stuff kind of washes over you and it makes you sick, but a wind kind of catches it and blows it away. All right, is that it for Theo?
Mm-hmm.
Ashes, there's 4 left. They've got pliers. 2 of them just exploded into poison mist.
And I have Raw next to me. So I am going to pull out a dagger and try to stab one of these things.
All right.
That is only 9.
A 9 misses. It dodges and giggles.
I am going to use my bonus action to take a second stab with my other dagger.
Okay.
And that's a 9.
Okay. All right. After Ashes is me.
Oh no.
I'll do 2 on Ashes and 2 on Raw. Raw.
Okay. Yep.
Raw Kaeda.
We're all tied.
Raw Play Encounters. Is that a show? Or Encounter Raw Play.
Encounter roll.
There it is. Got it.
Is that what we're renaming this now?
Psh, psh. Ashes, they're coming for your tooth.
Get down.
+3, yes.
They're going for the choppers.
Get to the chopper. 11 total.
11 is a miss.
1 round. You dodge. The other one. It's coming right at you. Also misses. Raw. 2 swivel around you. Cackling. Swiping at you.
It's the
+3.
fact that I have a
Your AC
helmet.
is your AC like really high?
18.
Oh god. I need 15. So I'm gonna charge this thing up. The power.
Is this the first time the red die has been charged?
Yeah.
Oh no, the red die.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's twice as big.
Natural 1.
Oh no.
Yeah. 10 + 3 is 13. Clang, clang off of your armor. That's it for me. And then it's Rawl's turn.
I almost wish they had hit me. That way they could have chewed through Theo's enchantment, and then I could have done this. But I'm going to use Fighting Spirit as a bonus action. It would give me 5 temporary HP, but since they don't stack, I'm still at 5. But what it does do is all my attacks this turn have advantage.
A couple tieflings nearby are watching, entertained by what they would call Monday Night Raw.
Nice. We're back again here on Monday Night Raw. My God, he broke him in half.
Fuck off!
Stop the damn fight.
He's got a family!
Love me some JR. Okay. Now, if Blasadriette was JR the imp, now that Raw would like. All right, so my first attack is going to be a 18.
That hits!
Okay. Deals. So this is my silvered. I don't know if it will matter. My silvered Morningstar. I deal 11 damage.
Boom.
Killed one.
Pierce.
Smushed.
Make a Constitution save. Missed.
Sure.
Covers in armor.
24.
You're fine. Is that it?
Then
for,
I'm going to action surge for another advantageous strike against another one. A 15.
hits. This is an all-out brawl.
For 10 silvered piercing damage.
10. Is this on the wounded one or a fresh one?
Am I near the wounded one?
Sure. Yes.
Sure, then let's take him out. So
Make another
take
con
out.
save. Ah, missed. Ah, you're
17.
coded. No, you're fine. Okay. Is that it for Raul?
What's the situation like? Am I? Is anyone still around me that's alive?
Ashes is
Like,
next to you, and there's 2 of these tooth fairies.
I'll just make sure I'm within combat range of both of them if possible.
It's time for
both of them.
Sadriette to show what she can do.
Oh, protect your eyes, Ashes.
All right. She's got a stinger. +5. Okay, she hits and does 5 piercing, and then a con save.
She just gets poisoned.
Well, they're probably immune to poison, aren't they? Yeah.
I'm-
She stings it and does damage to it, but it's still alive. All right. Let's see here. That was the NPC. Theo, there's 2 left. One is hurt. What do you want to do? Rawl's armor is covered in green poisonous fine mist.
All right, so just knowing that they're spraying this, just being wary of Feywild stuff and having the screen mist, she is going to sing a tune of "Our Falling Stars," which is one of her hits, for to be able to bolster my party's spirits. So that's basically bless. So I'm gonna bless my party, and that's gonna be it.
Okay.
So everyone gets a D4 on attacks or saving throws.
All right. And then it's Ash's time.
Ashes. I'm going to take my cunning action to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to move back about 15 feet or so.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my dagger and throw it at one of these things' faces.
Get him.
18?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to do some sneak attack on top of this. 10 damage. Piercing.
On the wounded one or the healthy one?
Probably the healthy one.
Healthy one still alive, just barely.
Wow.
Both of them, the 2 remaining ones, are both super wounded. One's got a big dagger sticking out of its belly.
All right.
Is it like the size of it?
Yeah.
Just about. It's like hits the ground. Like, "Arr, arr."
It's like a scene out of Monty Python. Monty Python.
I'm still
I
alive.
think I'll pull through, sir.
All right. After Ashes is his turn, the one that lands on the ground, like, pulls the dagger out, and bravely flies up. And the last 2 are going to attack Rawl. +3.
Man, they gotta roll super high.
I feel like I'm due for some high rolls. Let's see. Aha! 16 +3.
That'll hit.
You shall take 4 damage.
What kind of damage?
Pierce slashing with their claws.
You rolled that die really well.
Mhm.
So I take effectively 1 after reduction, and then
Oh
that
my
takes
God.
away 1 temporary HP, so I'm down to 4 temporary HP.
All right.
Go ahead.
The second one. 18 +3.
That hits.
Another 4.
So another 1 away from my temporary HP.
This is
Sean's becoming a regular high roller.
You may want to start rolling rather than doing the regular standard.
Roll die. 2 fairies, they don't do a lot of damage.
Okay.
Okay. That's it for them. They both have this look. They're looking at each other like they know that they're doomed. Rawl, it's your turn.
All right. Let one live
They sadly seem
to carry back the tale of warning to the others. I'll attack the one that's not on 1 HP or whatever. So the one that was, I guess, stung by Lysadriat. Yeah, it'll be a normal attack, but I get a plus 1d4 because of the bless.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be 22. So I'll hit,
Mm-hmm.
and I will deal 11 damage.
Make a con save. Poison mist into your eye holes.
Oh, only 11 this time.
Plus the
Still good
Oh,
enough.
plus the
Bless.
d4.
yes.
Sorry, I didn't roll that. Plus 4 is 15.
You made it. Is that it for Rawl?
Yep. And he'll be hovering over the wounded one menacingly.
All right. So my turn. Oh, wait, no, it's not my turn. It was just Rawl's turn. Let's see if Lysadria can finish. No. Theo, your turn. There's one left. It has 1 hit point. It's got a huge hole in its belly where it got hit with a dagger.
You were doomed by the moment that you started this. Hope you enjoy eternity. Vicious mockery.
All right. Is that a roll to hit or a save?
That is for a roll to save, and that is a wisdom save 13.
Oh. 14?
This saves. All right, next.
Ashes! It's got 1 hit point left.
It's gonna be gross.
I'm gonna take another throw with the dagger here. Do I still get the D4 at this point?
Yep. I'm still maintaining.
It's only a 12.
Their armor class is a 12.
Yes.
How much damage do you do? How do you kill it?
I do 8 piercing.
Dead. How do you kill it?
Dagger to the face.
Okay.
It's kind of what she does.
Dagger to the face. Psst, missed. A few tieflings gather around. Well, what were these things? Are you okay?
Yeah, Fio's just gonna do that thing where she's gonna just like bow and stuff like that, like it was a performance.
A tiefling lady like cleans off Rawl's armor with her filthy rag.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking care of these vermin.
So Ashes still looks like a tiefling. She'll try her best impression. Be like, did you see, brothers and sisters? They almost kill me and take my teeth.
Oh, perhaps these monsters. Perhaps these monsters are the ones who are killing the tieflings, are tieflings in the devil's nursery. Maybe.
We're gonna need comprehend languages cast here soon.
You see, well,
Blissadriat says to you, Rawl, there was some weird stuff in the ruined tenement. There might be treasure.
Don't steal my thunder, Blissadriat. I was going to tell them. Who said you were supposed to tell them?
I was there first.
Whatever.
Rawl goes in, leaving them thicker.
There is indeed a
It's
dead
messed up.
body
Right.
of a tiefling child, covered in arcane runes, sitting on a pile of teeth. One of the teeth glints golden.
I'll kneel beside the child, and is there anything that Rawl might know historically wise about tales of fey enchantments or something like that, or breaches into the wall?
I think Theo would probably know.
Theo,
You all gonna study this? Dead
yeah,
kid?
you have to drag her away from like the crowd. She's just like trying to like.
yeah,
What?
he might come
What?
back out and say, "Lady Theo, there's something we need you to look at. We need your expertise and knowledge in." So he'll appeal to her.
Yes. Well,
That's
it was
okay.
lovely meeting you. Like, good. And then
Mhm.
she'll go off and just kind of do like the parade wave at them. Just look at this terrible sight of a corpse with arcane.
Yeah, I'll prepare yourself, he'll say, as they go through the threshold. It is not pleasant.
Now, this is dreadful.
All right,
So
yeah.
these are
So it's a
runes.
dead body.
I
with
wish to,
runes.
yeah.
Somebody used this body to create a ritual to summon the tooth fairies from the Feywild to here.
Oh, so that's how they got here. Someone
Kid was basically a sacrifice.
used this child as a ritual to bring them here.
Which means the true culprit is still out there.
Mhm.
And potentially could summon more of these.
If they wanted to, but now they know what to look for at least.
True. Do we see anything around here that might identify our killer or be a telltale sign?
Would you need an investigation check?
I think we would.
Sure.
If only there was someone.
There's
A
someone.
9, because I'm trained in this.
If there was only some sort of spy master here.
So let's see. A broken, toothless body of a tiefling child.
Damn.
There's writing on it. There's a ritual. The child was sacrificed to summon the tooth fairies. Teeth of all sorts. There's one gold tooth that looks like it's worth a lot of money. The chamber is slowly being decorated with teeth of all sorts. And the child's, gross. Wrists and ankles are shattered.
Oh.
Being bound with cold iron chains. Ugh.
Can we, I ask Theo, do you think it would be safe to remove the child and tend to the body? I think perhaps we should bring it to Esther.
Yeah, the summoning. The summoning, I don't think, has any other ill effects. So it should be safe as to move it.
All right. Okay, so Ra will unfasten the chains, the cold iron chains, and he'll ask Zaya, if she's around, to bring a large blanket, something to wrap the child's body in, and we'll bring it to Essie's morgue to examine and then probably prepare for ritual burial.
Okay.
And if the parents of the child could possibly be brought in, we could just try to alert people who've had children missing of her description.
Okay, so you bring it to Essie's morgue and all that stuff, and eventually you learn that this was just a homeless urchin, one of dozens who prowl the Devil's Nursery. No parents that are known of. But because you are going to give the kid a proper burial, the tieflings are ever so grateful. And during the next 3 upkeep phases of the rebellion, 1d6 additional tiefling supporters join you from the Devil's
how nice.
Nursery. So I'll try and remember
Also,
that.
they didn't pick up that we're pretending to be one of them, so that's okay.
So I'm gonna write that down.
Or if they do, they appreciate the effort.
They appreciate the effort that we. So I guess we maybe told them that to look for, like, if there's anyone that's magically inclined, to beware of like these like magical auras and stuff like that for the summoning. In case they try to summon tooth fairies again.
You find no clues as to who actually did the original ritual.
That's a clue in itself, though. So we're looking for somebody that knows something about enacting Fey rituals. That's messed up.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Does cold iron have the same effect that it does in other things, where it's like it's not good for like Fey-aligned creatures?
I think it's like it either cuts through resistances, or maybe some of them are vulnerable to it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely someone that probably is familiar with these things.
It's odd it is part of the ritual, though, right?
If it were meant to control a spirit, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it could be some sort of like warning, or like think to stay in line, or have them do what they want them to once they're summoned.
Okay.
How many supporters did we get this week, by the way? I missed that.
Oh, we got like 8.
Lost 3,
Eight.
right? So we're up to
We
5.
lost 3,
5.
but gained.
It's 20.
8.
Yeah.
You have 21 total now.
Sweet. Excellent.
Sweet. And we get 1d6 extra for the next 3 weeks.
Ah, nice.
Okay.
So that should help us balance
Yeah, we can
lost,
afford.
right?
Yeah,
It's
like
essentially we can slide 3 weeks.
it's not as dire to get
Mhm.
supporters, I guess. So the attrition. All right, cool. We got out. We didn't. None of our teeth got taken, so that's okay.
But we still need to find the summoner.
Yeah.
Were there any other clues from that area that could have led us? No.
I don't imagine the locals would have any input as to somebody that would be.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we know that someone is targeting tieflings, and at least now they know what that was, and they can like kind of like keep an eye out. They know their neighborhood well enough, I guess. Hopefully.
All right. So we'll go back and inform Rexus and Laria, Longroad about the situation.
Okay. And they say, "Oh, that poor kid." Laria
Yeah.
says, "I'm sorry. You all look tired. I think you've done enough for one day. You should probably
All right.
rest
Rest.
for a
Do
long
you want to check out
time."
that tavern tomorrow?
So after a long rest, we could check out other things. Yes.
The tavern?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Perhaps when it's not like during the day when it's not as busy, maybe.
Okay. So you sleep. You get everything back.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, you want to go to Clench Jaws?
Yeah, but in
Yeah.
the evening after school.
Okay.
Oh, after school. Okay.
After school.
I can't skip 2 days in a row.
Can't skip.
All right.
No.
Only Vandy does that.
Vandy. Well, I mean, Vandy might be there, so it's like, who knows?
She's at the tavern.
This is where she.
So what time do you want to go to the tavern?
In the evening,
Sounds good.
5.
happy hour.
Happy hour.
Okay.
It's only 1 silver ales.
Okay.
That's probably expensive.
Clench
1 copper.
Jaws. You walk in, and it's a den of drunken sailors.
Perfect.
You see that the owner
Hmm.
is already drunk as well.
Awesome. We found a right spot.
They kind of, when you all walk in, let's see, Rawl,
Ashes.
they look at you and like, ah. Ashes, they look at you and like, and then Feel, they look at you and they're like, ugh.
Oh, that's the
Hey there, lass.
Oh, hello.
Hey Theo, I think we could get some more supporters if you play your cards right.
Oh, I always play my cards. right.
Come
These
sit
are
a spell and hear about the Leviathan of the shackles.
Theo just kind of like looks at Rawl and Ashes and just says, "Try to figure out what's wrong. I'll do what I can with these gentlemen." It's just, how would you like a song, gentlemen? Good song about the sea.
Ah, a siren.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
How appropriate.
Hold on, let me tie myself to the mast.
He smiles like, yeah, that's right. And then she'll just start like singing like these coastal songs and stuff like that, kind of like jazz long like lounge songs
Oh, okay.
toward them.
All right.
Well,
Yep.
All right.
Ashes saunters up to the bar. She wants to get a round of the hardest liquor that they have.
All right.
Raw will be next to Ashes at the
Alright.
bar as well.
The guy behind the bar, he kind of gives you both the stink eye. Ain't seen you around here before. I'm Rinston Clenchjaw. I run this place. It gets a little rowdy at night, so ye best watch yourselves.
Oh, we like rowdy, Rinston. We heard that the bar's not been doing so well lately.
You hear that, boys? They're saying they like rowdy, and a bunch of the sailors are like, "Oh, do ye now? because I'm feeling a mite cranky. I
Rawl
feel like
looks
I'm.
around and he wants to find out if like
Right.
this establishment has a picture of the queen, the magistrix in it. If they
Oh,
if
yeah.
they are the types that seem to follow the orders of Barzillai Thrun or
It's
not.
there. There is one there.
Okay.
Yeah. So Theo, you're singing, right? As you're singing, you see in a hole in a wall, like a little creature pops its head out and is watching you sing, but then it sucks its head back in after a moment. It looks like a tiny little red dragon. Well, actually, I can show you what it looks like. It's not really a red dragon. It looks like this.
Mm.
Was that? Oh, is that like Pixie Dragon? Oh my god, it's so cute.
So, you guys, here's your swill. You best watch yourselves.
Do
I
you
cheers
have
Rawl.
anything non-alcoholic?
Oh, come on, Rawl. I bought you a drink.
I could spit in a cup for you. I can give
Would it
you
be better
water.
for-
Want some juice?
Hey, everyone, this one wants water.
I laugh along with them.
Just see Field like just like kind of like while she needs this word. Oh my god. Just
Rawl's a teetotaler. Mint
Alright.
teetotaler.
So, Rawl, you got your water. Ashes, you got swill. And then what are you doing?
I was going to cheers Rawl, but not so much. I want to order some swill for Theo.
Okay. Rawl and Ashes make perceptions.
13.
22.
Okay, Ashes. So, Rawl, you're kind of taking in the atmosphere. Ashes, you catch a glimpse. When Rawl puts his cup of water down, there's like a little flash of bright movement. And suddenly the cup is like flung at a large sailor and strikes him in the back. And the sailor gets up and turns around.
I point at Rawl.
point at the biggest.
Well, you don't like sailors, do ye? You don't like our water? You don't like our swill?
Think about who you're talking to.
Yeah,
And think really long and hard.
I be talking to a water drinking landlubber.
I stand up to my full height.
All right.
Look down at him.
I'm gonna punch ye. Plus
You get one shot.
11. Is that it?
Well, I'm still wearing my armor, so it hit my armor and it probably hurt him.
Bonk. All right. So he goes, ah!
Raw will smile and punch him in the face.
Oh, all right.
And I got I missed. I got an 8.
Oh, you miss as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. A little
Can I use the distraction to try to like slip sort of out of the whole scene and try to take in the room and figure out what exactly that was?
make another perception.
Natural 1.
Oh, okay. Theo, you want to do anything?
I'm just gonna keep an eye out. Just continue performing and just kind of like see where this whole like thing goes.
Okay. All right. So what happens is a friend of the large sailor, he's like, "Here, let me help you, Bartus." He's gonna try to grab you and like get your arms behind your back so that the big guy can just like pummel your stomach.
Yeah.
So the guy tries to grab your arms. Hey, okay, wait. You know what's funny is this came up in another game. grappling. You know,
Mhm.
hold on, because the rules weren't during the game. A grapple situation came up, and I looked it up, and it was kind of like eye-opening to me.
Well,
190.
they have to make an attack, don't they? And then they have to make an athletics versus athletics.
When you want to grab a creature, you can use the attack action to make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you, and this is weird too, if you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. That was the thing that
Mhm.
really freaked me out. I did not know that.
Hmm.
The target of your grapple must be no more than one size larger. Using at least one free hand, I try to seize you. Well, I'm going to make a strength
Mhm.
athletics, and you can contest it with a strength athletics or an acrobatics. So here
Okay.
That's
comes.
what gets me is there's no attack roll up front. Like the grapple is just an instant contested
Yeah.
like roll.
I
Yeah.
guess it. Yeah, I mean, for a roll, I mean, I imagine the athletics check is probably pretty.
Well, yeah.
I'm okay. I can hold my own.
But yeah, I can
usually.
see it's an odd. It's definitely an odd thing.
What'd
Well,
you
the fact
get?
that it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It is kind of like a special action. Yeah.
Right.
So am I rolling, Sean?
Yeah, I got a 13.
Get him. Get him.
Oh no, I rolled poorly. Just a 7.
And now, so what that, all right, so if you want to escape, it's athletics or acrobatics. And then another thing is the grappled condition is something I always forget about.
It really comes up usually.
It's
Usually everyone.
not, restrained and grappled are two completely different
Yeah.
things.
Mm,
Restrained
mhm.
is worse.
Yeah, grapple. I think you just is it like you just don't move out
Yeah.
of it?
Your speed is 0, and the condition ends if you're incapacitated. I mean, that's it. Like your speed is 0.
You can
I
still
don't
just
have advantage now to pummel you
you
or
can just
anything.
like beat the hell out of him. Like you just don't move.
Yeah, I'm just stuck in place.
So one
Mhm.
guy grabs you. Now Bardis is gonna. Here we go.
Mhm.
+3. Yeah. So he's but he's still. You're not taking any damage.
Jeez.
Raw's turn.
So
What do you do, Raw?
I want to
Oh, I forgot.
break free. I've got to break free.
Oh. All right, go ahead.
I want to. Fighting spirit wouldn't give me advantage on a grapple check, would it?
What's fighting spirit?
Which it would normally give me advantage on an attack. And is grapple a special attack?
Well, on the escape, it's probably not an attack, but I would say if you were grappling, that's an attack because it replaces one of the attacks. But I think the escape is a different kind of a deal. So, no.
So I can't do an attack action. I've got to do an escape action.
Well, you can attack while grappled, I think, right?
You could stay grappled and attack. Yeah.
You could
Um,
grapple that guy back.
get him.
Double grapple.
I will. I'll just escape. So I'll try to escape the grapple. Far out. I rolled another 2, so 7. What's his roll?
Oh, you're trying to escape. Oh wait, I think in this case, escaping a grapple, you use it to do so. Oh yeah, it is contested. Okay, so
He could roll low.
22.
No. Okay.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. No. I stay there, and I just try to like, as I'm being held by the arm, I'll just try to use my armor to continue to deflect blows from the other guy.
What's the what's the atmosphere starting to look like in this tavern? Is it just these two, or is everyone?
Well,
Is this going to be
Theo,
a bar
you
fight?
notice they're very used to fights, so
Okay.
a lot of them are just listening to you, and that's just background noise to them.
Okay.
But over by the fight, there's like a table of people cheering, and the owner is like kind of cheering too. Yeah, punch him! Show that landlubber!
at this point, like I know Raul can take care of himself, and it's like we haven't gotten to weapons yet, so this is a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Just continue on.
Okay. All right. So, Raul, to your horror, you feel something rifling through like your backpack or whatever kind of container you have, like a belt pouch.
Mm-hmm.
So it's wiggling around in there.
It's not me.
Then it's Ash's turn.
Can I continue to try to figure out what's going on?
Make another perception. Dylan points out that a double grapple is technically a hug. Which
Yeah, I
is
saw that.
Still only an 8.
I think that's for men who have a hard time talking about their emotions.
The double grapple. Give me come in for a double
Come
grapple.
on in for a double grapple. All right, not too long. I'm starting to feel a feeling.
3 seconds max.
Like that double like back pat, and it's like it's over. It's just like,
Yeah. It's like, psh. Okay. Ashes,
Wait,
you're looking around. There's something weird going on here, but you don't know
Didn't you
what
coin
it
that the
is.
Voldemort hug?
the Voldemort hug just kind of like you little
even
contact.
less.
It's
It's
just
like, yeah,
it's
it's
like
like-
just kind of like it's like the illusion of a hug.
Theo, on your turn, what do you want to do? Just keep singing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep singing to keep an eye on.
All right. My turn. It's time for some pummeling. Here we go.
They're gonna get through your. They're gonna get tired. They get
Rolled a
tired
2.
going up
Yeah,
your
the
armor.
guy's arms are getting tired.
Like,
He rolled a 2.
my hands,
It's
my fists hurt.
He hasn't hurt you
Give
at
him the
all.
rope-a-dope, Rawl.
Yeah, he's
Wear
starting
him
to
down.
They're like punching you in the chest and like not in the face. It's we're just like.
You got any little stuff, Raul, in your equipment?
I have the Silver Raven figure.
Oh,
How dare
I've got a potion of healing,
Raul.
and I've got probably 10 GP worth of loose change.
The Silver Raven figure. So you see, flying out of your backpack is this little, tiny little dragon creature. And it's got your Silver Raven figurine, and it flies over to the wall, and it's trying to fit the figurine into the wall. And it's so small, it's kind of like a hummingbird. Like you don't even know what you
Aw.
look, you know.
How does it look?
Like,
It can
so
barely
it's
Can I,
like
can I point that out to Ashes? I get Ashes, the wall.
And then it's Rawl's turn.
Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna beat this guy up. So I'll take this fighting spirit, give myself 5 temporary HP, and then I'll lash out with a kick to the guy in front of me. And I got a natural 20.
Oh!
Oh boy.
So
You're kicking
what
the
does
guy.
that do? Yeah, with kicking, that's just I didn't roll anything. That's just 1 extra hit, 1 extra damage.
Well, for this bar fight, you kick the guy, he goes flying, he hits a chair, and the chair falls apart, and he's just lying on his back in a pile of chair.
Okay.
Getting ready to
And
vomit.
I'll just say let go, or I'll make you let go. To the guy who's still holding me.
How tall is this guy that's going after Rawl? Is he's just like
He's not. He's like big and wide. He's not as tall as Rawl, though.
Like a really awkward grapple. Like, what is that guy trying to do to him?
or it's like around a leg. Like, it's like what?
After Rawl is Ash's turn.
I want to cast Mage Hand. And
They
I
do
have
serve
this...
one dish here, just so you know. Ash potatoes. Like ashes. No. Okay. Anyway, go ahead. No.
How do you like your sushi? Raw.
Inspiration for Raw.
That's what it takes.
Woo! I'm gonna die if I think about that too much. How do you like your sushi? Like I'm picturing it as a sentence question mark, and the answer is just raw dot, period.
Oh no.
How do you like your Ashes? What do you want to do?
I want to cast Mage Hand. And I want to try to snatch that Silver Raven that's
Make an
trying to
Arcana.
get stuffed into the wall.
I'll make a strength. I have a very flimsy strength.
Oh, we're doing opposed strength? All right.
Well,
I can't do a
versus your
sleight of hand.
Versus
I
your
can't do a sleight of hand to steal it back.
versus your Arcana.
Oh, Arcana?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well. How about a 5?
Well, hold on. I got a 6, but I'm guessing I have a really low strength. 2, 5, 4. Let's see. My strength is -2. So I got a 4.
So you rolled higher.
Yeah.
But
So
you
it's
only
like,
got a 4.
and you, whoosh. All right. So you snatch the silver raven back. All right. And that's Ash's turn.
Yeah, and I want to try to I want to say Theo, and I point to that thing. Oh,
Mhm.
she's already seen it, right?
I saw it previously. I probably didn't see it once it like darted its head back in.
Mhm.
So I probably okay. So I'll see it.
Okay. So yeah, Theo, you see this little dragon creature.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
All right. First of all, I am going to go finish up my song for these gentlemen and I'm actually going to use my enthralling performance. So once per short rest, you can choose 3 creatures. So I'm going to use 3 of these sailors, and they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
You're enthralling them.
Mhm.
They all fail.
Oh, all right. So she says, "Oh, glad you liked it. Oh, I saw these wonderful shoes at the night market. Oh, I look so happy to get them." And she kind of like makes the thing like she wants these, and so ways they're charmed and they would do anything for me.
Oh, and you want them to go buy shoes for you?
Just get shoes or like flowers, appreciation things.
Okay, sure. I'll get you the
He's
best
like, "Aw,
shoes you ever seen.
mm,
They'll last you a 3-month journey to and
oh,
from the shackles.
oh, shoes aren't magic. Flowers should be fine."
Oh, okay.
And then she'll go to the little dragon and just kind of, it's like, "What you doing there? What are you doing there, little fellow?"
Dragon like flies over to you. Hi, I'm Vendelfeck.
What is this? Is this?
I'm a fairy dragon. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Oh, I haven't seen one of you since I was little, and certainly not out here, not out of the Feywild. What are you doing here?
I was living in the Thrashing Badger, but it burned down, so I came here. But it's boring in here. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Is this all that stuff for you?
Yeah, pretty much. I've been making them fight and stuff.
Oh, you must be tremendously bored.
Yeah. You look interesting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Coming from
I'm
a
a
free creature.
prankster.
Yes.
I'm a prankster.
Oh, I can see that. I haven't seen you. Are so adorable.
Thanks.
That my friend really loves that thing. It's one of his he'd be very sad without it. That's a prank, but that's a very mean prank.
I just wanted to see it for a minute. What does it do?
It turns into a bird.
Oh. It's a magic thing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So, what would make you less bored and less having these harmful pranks?
Well, I mean, all these guys do is drink, fight, cry, pass out, talk about sailing. It's boring.
I'll let you in. I agree. I don't think I could spend much more time here. It's honestly incredibly boring.
Well, yeah, as you said, I got nowhere else to go.
I don't have an idea. Why
Yeah?
don't you come with us?
Okay.
We live in the boring.
All right.
First, you have to give my friend back his thing and just say you're sorry.
Well, okay. He'll fly over. Hi, I'm Vendelfeck. I'm gonna come with you guys.
Is he talking to me?
Both of you.
Am I still being grappled and fighting somebody?
The guy who's grappling you, just kind of I'm getting thirsty. I need another drink. He goes over to the bar.
Okay, if he lets go, I'll just let him go.
Okay. He did no damage. He just held you.
And I'll go over and pick up the other guy that I kicked across the wall.
"'Twas a good kick, fair and true.
Right. I'll clap him
According
on
to the
back.
rules of Clench Jaws, I now have to do whatever you tell me to do for the next 12 hours.
All right. I just slide some swill. The swill that was going to be mine, I just slide in front of him and just drink up, and then I'll go over and look at the fairy dragon and go, all right, welcome to the team.
Sorry I threw your drink. I was just trying to get something going.
He meant no harm. He's just dreadfully bored here.
Okay. Have you seen anything of interest in this place? Do you know any secrets, anything of interest that you might have seen
Um,
in your time here?
do I know of any secrets? No.
No? Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if he's got anything for you. I've lived in Kintargo in secret for years, and I think this city is my home. I don't really understand human politics. Yeah, that's all. I want to go with you guys.
Okay. Hey, you're a Fae, right? Would you know? Would you be able to sense when somebody is summoning like other Fae into the world, into the realm, like tooth fairies? Did you hear about that?
Nope.
Oh,
It's a tooth.
okay. You
Is
don't
it
know what a
flying
tooth fairy
things?
Hey, what's that over
Okay.
there?
is?
Oh, it's a piece of dust.
Okay. Wonderful.
He starts going through your stuff. What's this for?
Oh, can I just can I talk to it in I'll say in Sylvan's, like, behave yourself for a little while. He's a little uptight.
Oh, it brightens. Ooh, you know Sylvan too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We should probably
okay.
stop it there.
All right.
For the crackdown at Clenched Jaws. So we got through
Really
2
well.
missions today. Let's do plugs or whatever before we wrap it up. Sean, I got any plugs?
Yes, Waffle Talk, which is now a new time, Thursdays on Power Square RPG of this channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bubble usually is hosted by the D&D channel, so we talk about dice camera action, see what's happening with the next episode.
What about Garrett?
Next week, more Rappanathuk.
Yes.
Saturday night, 9 p.m. It's Ramrod Dude. Come check it out.
Spiders.
I think you're gonna be doing some actual dungeon delving.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
think it's
just
time.
a matter of time before I make an NPC named Rapping Athuk, and he appears on the Saturdays when you don't run it, so that way Rapping Athuk is on every Saturday.
One of the performers could be rapping ethic. So.
Check 1, check 2.
Like Theo's sidekick.
Oh my God.
Theo and the rapping ethics.
Oh,
Theo's hype man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hype man is better.
He just yells like Hell's Rebels over and over. Hell's Rebels!
It's like Silver Raven's like, we're secret. Don't yell that out.
What? Yeah.
Silver Ravens.
Over and over.
It's like, oh no.
Ryan, you got any last requests?
Well, last. Do you know something that I don't? No. I don't personally, but as a shout out to our missing player, Laugh Love Lindy on Twitter, she does a whole bunch of stuff, kind of role play. She does her own things. I don't actually have it memorized what she does, but I know she's running a Vampire the Masquerade Carnival of Blood thing on Encounter Roleplay. So off the top of my head, go check that out. And come back here next week, same time, same channel, and enjoy more Hell's Rebels.
Tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, Dungeon Academy. They've got the first piece of the Rod of 7 parts. They're flying through realm space, which is the universe that the Forgotten Realms is in. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some more Neverwinter MMO on this channel. They've got a new event starting on Monday or Tuesday. It's called the Masquerade of Liars. You get all sorts of weird items, so I'll definitely be
A
playing.
cool Halloween
that.
event. Looking forward to that.
Yeah. And also, they have a Refer a Friend program. So, like, I have a link, and when people use it and make a character, that person and myself both get free stuff. And one of the things you get is a boulette like the land shark as a mount for your character.
Ooh.
So there was actually a guy on YouTube who asked for my like he in my comments. So I have a YouTube viewer is my first refer a friend. So I'll
Yes.
probably make a little video about that once he hits level 20 if he gets
Soon,
there.
guild. Soon we'll have enough.
And also we're about to form a guild. We just need one more person, which might be Lindy, it might be Kelly, the Opera Geek, on Twitter. So and it could be Garrett or Ryan if you wanted to. No pressure or anything like that. Sure would be cool. But whatever, I don't care. You just could. You don't have to. Although I will leave an empty space here in case you want to say you're gonna do it. We're gonna turn off.
Never really got into the whole MMO craze. Sorry.
God damn it! You lose a level.
Oh no! Oh, so that's what it takes. Oh, that's what it takes. Oh.
All right, everybody, it's time to turn off this thing. We'll see you all next week for more of Hell and Rebelling. Goodbye.